my goodness. Why is there just a camera at my doorstep? Hi, welcome back to another video. I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I'm playing around with my camera stand, okay? I feel like I look better high up because I am tired of towering over people. I spend a lot of time decorating my room and, I just really wanted to do a room tour because, again, I'm making these videos so I can look back on them in the future. Let's get started with this area because it's not interesting.
I try to keep it a bit more minimal near my bed because I will kick it off if I don't. But we do have plushies here. There's my Mikurin plushie and also my Big Miku plushie and Amy for some reason. Also this flower that my grandma made me. I have a poster here, I recently bought this, and this anime figure that I need to put here because it doesn't fit in my shelf. I have way too many. Next to my bed we have some hangers. I decided to use these shirts as kind of like posters, I guess, because I don't really wear anime shirts. A lot of my room is just storage, so next to that we have this giant pillar with stuff, my plushies. This cabinet has my cosplay supplies, minus the clothes I guess, and on top there's a bunch of stuff like trinkets, magnet. There's an anime figure up there because it doesn't fit in my shelf. I am running out of space, what the hell. But we do have the sillies that I got from Gachapon. They're so cute. And we have this wedding ring, this paper wedding ring that my friend made for me. Right beside this is my desk, and I don't really use it for anything besides storage, I have to admit, because the lighting is so bad here, it's impossible to work without hurting your eyes. But we have stickers, this side. The left side is basically just for stationery. Also, I've been getting into oshikatsu and I tried to make a rosette, but it's really big. I've been buying these stickers recently. We also have this. There's a bunch of things here, but I make sure to make everything in my room Miku related somehow. So there's Miku here. We also have some pins. I'm gonna show you. Here are all my pins. I'm thinking of getting a pin board so I don't have to display them like this. The right side is more focused on the skincare and makeup side because it's right next to my drawer, which is where my mirror is. So basically this is where I get ready. Let's move on to my drawer, which is of course where I put all my clothes.
Cardigan is always hanging here because I use it for school. And I bought it because it looks like Mitsuki's cardigan. You see this? Guys, come on. It's kind of similar, right?
I'm sure all of you are familiar with my outfits. Jiraikei, then Shikaiwai. This is where I put all of them. My blouses, my skirts, and my jackets. I'm sure you already know what they look like. But I did show them in detail, which the audio is really bad and you can barely hear me even though it's max volume, so I'm just gonna put a voiceover over it. As you might know, I have an extensive collection of anime figures and this is where I put them, my shelf. Most of them are Miku, but we do have outliers like Gundam and Genshin Impact because I think Venti is a cutie patootie, but the bulk of my collection is still Miku. Right besides that is my cabinet, another storage unit I guess. I actually put my makeup here and I just realized that a lot of it is pink. This shelf is mostly just miscellaneous items. The one that matters is the top shelf and also this one which has a bunch of thread I guess. There's a lot of thread. Just a lot. I have so many. When did I even get these? Above this is the trinkets. More trinkets because I can't have empty space.
We have these dioramas that I made. They're a part of a craft kit. I don't want to drop it. Ta-da! Then we have this guy. This is from Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. It is a model kit. You can see posters here. But it's the bug. The silly bug. Mizuena. Oh my god. It's from the museum. It's very cool. This is where the TV is, so I didn't really clutter it. And usually this door is open. She's like a secret, But usually this door is open during the day. That's why I record at night and stuff.
I don't have space for a couch in my room because that would be really annoying. So instead we have this mat. And when I do anything, I just do it on the floor instead of the table. Right beside my door, there's this hanger. It has my bags, of course. We have the Miku sweater that I will never wear because it's really hot here, and not to mention Miku's pigtails that I couldn't untangle, so I just made them decoration. Right next to this is the friendship wall. It's basically where I put all the pictures, the cards, everything that my friends give me, and also cost cards, but friendship related stuff, it all gets put there. Right below the friendship wall is where I put my cabinets. Again, it's where I put my art supplies mostly, so let's take a quick look.
This is where I put my stuff for my camera. Okay, this guy is really ugly, but I made this plushie because I wanted to reuse fabric scraps, and Bro is so ugly. Wait, look at him. This is where I keep all my fabric and ribbons. Basically, we have fabric scraps, stuff like that. This is where I keep all of my, oh my god, it's really messy, but this is where I keep all my watercolors and acrylics. My favorite brand to use are Koi watercolors. We have the smaller one, which I've had since, I don't remember actually, but I've had this one for a very long time. Ta-da! And this one is more of a special effects palette. Ta-da! We have neon ones here and then pearlescent ones here, and they are so pretty. I like to paint Miku's hair with them. I say as I throw away every single painting but one. Moving on, we have Miku here, which she's kind of covering the friend wall, but you know what? Miku was more important than my friend.
The last thing I wanted to show you is, well, my wall decor, I guess. It's a combination of art prints that I got, posters I bought, and some pamphlets and ads. I like to take things from boxes and cut them out and put them in my wall, but there's just a lot of stuff on my wall because it's so empty, you know? Why not? And this is the one that's near my bed. It's mostly just instructions and boxes, but you know, it's growing.
So that is it for my room tour. I hope you found it fun and enjoyable. I'm gonna yap a bit because, I don't know, just silly life announcements after this, but this video is a bit different than usual. You know, it's more of a, it's not really a vlog, but room! I like my room. A bit of a life update that I can't really fit in my vlogs because it's not really related to anything. I got a haircut. I thinned out my hair. A lot of people wish I had really thick hair, but it's kind of inconvenient. You know how in videos, like, you can see if I move to the side like this, my bangs are kind of wavy. It's because I have way too much hair, so it makes a weird shape and it's so annoying. But now it's thin. Usually when you do the hair test, so you see like when you ravel your hair, I think mine was like this, I guess, before the haircut. But look at mine now. Oh my god, it's like I've been freed. Anyways, I will drink 10 glasses of water now because I'm so thirsty, and I will go to bed. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for watching. See ya.